Copybook tackle from Aguirre. Knocked back by Hogard.
Oh, great steal by Uruguay.
Sanchez taking it ahead. Aguirre on his right foot this time. Werner Krief to Willemse. He's found a passage. Rautenbach keeps the momentum going.
Forward pass
called in by the touch judge. Good call too. I think I'd be getting a bit concerned if I was Root Australia at this time. I think the Springboks are really starting to lose a lot of shape out there, and they really should be putting this side away. I get the feeling tomorrow night, England and Georgia, England will be really very, very ruthless.
Same as that last one.
10 handling errors from the Springboks.
Springbok scrum becomes a juggernaut. And the Uruguayan forwards are now walking. Well, you can't throw it to the opposition. That's fatal. Neil de Kock. Thuri. Great offload. Rousseau. And Bota. The big fellow gets his second try. Johnny on the spot for Bakis Bota, and South Africa hit 60.
Well, it's Jacques Fourie who's really making a big impression tonight with his Springbok backline. He set this try up.
62-6.
Watch him go. The big man, Bakis Bota.
Louis Kuhn just drop kicking the conversion. It was successful. It's the highest score for South Africa at a Rugby World Cup, and also the highest score conceded by their opponents at a Rugby World Cup. Mind you that this is only their fourth game. They played 3 in '99 for 1 win against Spain. So there's still 12 minutes to go. A 56-point advantage for South Africa. And I suppose the interest now, can Uruguay get a belated try? But really they haven't looked like it.
I think you'd back that one out, Gordon. But they continue to put in the hard yards, even though the tanks are getting very close to empty.
Well, they've been on the reserve tank for about 15 minutes. That's Porter at the front. And just a tantalising kick up the touchline by de Kock, the scrum half. And Perez now. Juan Andres Perez is on at hooker. Or he'll actually go into... Yes, he's going to play hooker here, number 16. And Lameles is off. Well, you've got to say that Lameles, the little hooker, played well above his weight. He's only 89 kilos. Aguirre. Through 2 sloppy tackles, and the ball lost ahead. And this looks dangerous. Well picked up there by Hogard. Lost by Rousseau. Well, it really is getting sloppy now. Referee telling Mendaro to leave the head alone.
He's just eager to drive the maul forward.
So Werner Krief now had to stay back 10 metres here, South Africa, which they've done. Taken ahead by Lemoyne. Strong run by Grige prior to that. Brignoni. Wrestled to ground by Smith.
Brignoni's had a good game in both attack and defence, and in the side there from Safaka, and forward go, oh, there's a knock on.
Aguirre lost it.
He said it's gone straight down.
It was an unforced error, but they've managed to get away with it.
Well, the crowd here willing Uruguay on.
Maybe they will get that consolation try. And they've...
Truck and trail is a call from Paddy O'Brien. What he's saying there is that there's been a shield of protection put up behind, in front of the ball as they're driven it forward. So we had a wall built, and then they just put a trailer on the end, and that is illegal.
So Derek Hogarth has a prodigious boots. And you could see there just the way he timed the ball. Still managed to gain 40 metres. So those three front players used as a shield by Baruti. It needed one of them to pick it up and then slip it back to Baruti. That wasn't too straight.
Geez, a lot of mistakes coming from the Springboks. 13, in fact.
Well, Argentina were getting pulled up for that type of throw in the opening match last night. Just marginally off centre. Ball has really become quite slippery in the muggy conditions. And it's almost as though it's a piece of soap for the Uruguayans at the moment.
I think that's all that sweat that's just pouring out of their bodies, Gord.
Number 3, sub.
But look at this. The scrum set, ready to go.
Thank you.
This side, extremely professional. Torres, a chance to hit the big time.
Guillermo Sarache. Another from the Old Christians club. He was a sub in all 3 World Cup games in 1999. Smith, de Kock, Krief and Willemse. Well, he maintained his composure, and that's what the Springboks need here. With the try line beckoning. De Kock, Krief, Willemse. And offside play against Uruguay.
Look at the number of Uruguayan defenders there. Take a plus to these guys, give it to them.
Well, it's great to see Neil de Kock here. He was in doubt for this World Cup after injuring his shoulder. He's a product of Stellenbosch University. So 6.5 long minutes to go for Uruguay. Selborne boom. Beautifully controlled line out here by South Africa. Hendro Scholz. And they're really sharing it around tonight. Try number 11 for South Africa. Hendro Scholz, and it's 67-6.
Lovely camera work here. Classic driving maul here from the Springboks. Henro Skoltz beautifully hidden there, gets the ball over.
Conversion attempt missed by Louis Kuhn. It's all academic as far as the Springbok sharpshooter is concerned. 11 tries. And just minutes remaining now, mercifully for Uruguay. It's been a long, arduous, grueling night for the South Americans. Must feel as though they've been put through a ringer, but they've stuck to their guns all the way. And that was Hogarth, in fact, kicking, not Louis Kuhn.
Well, a big drive here from Uruguay.
This has been the strong point of their game. But it doesn't win you rugby matches.
Coming in. 18 offside.
Need to get the other 7 players involved as well.
I saw Henro Skoltz coming in offside to try and stop that drive by Uruguay. As Menchaca drives it up to the 22.
So less than 4 minutes remaining. South Africa have it by 61 points.
Now, I somehow think if this line-out is won, it's going to be driven, not thrown out to that back line.
Well done by Bardo. He's been a real trier at lock for Uruguay.
Go in front.
Well, they make the same mistake again. They form the shield for the ball carrier behind them. Capo frustrated.
They've really missed in that situation Lemoyne, who really was there constructing those drives for them.
And look at this punt kick, will you? That one's gone 60 metres on the fly. Menchaca. Well, you'd think they were playing at altitude the way Hogarth's heaving that ball.
And Safaka thought about catching that, but he thought, no, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
Hogarth. Devet Barry. Fine tackle by number 12, Mandaro. Haven't seen much of Jacques Fourie in the second half. Solid defence there by Storace. And number 17, Baruti, getting his hands in the way.
And by the way, I don't know why Neil de Kock is going for this kick over the top from the rucks and mauls. Like, come on, they need to get that ball out, test their backline skills.
Exactly, you'd think this is an exercise in honing the sorts of executions they want for next week against England at this ground. What a match that will be. October 18, Subiaco. Huge pool match between South Africa and England. This is Hogarth linking up with Krief.
Well, that was the right decision by Krief to hold that ball in. Willem C takes it through the forwards.
England to make their long-awaited debut against Georgia tomorrow. That's Sunday. There it is for Krief. He plucked it out of the fingers of a tiring Menchaca. Don't think there's too much doubt about this one, Paddy.
Well, Peter Marshall was right there for the touchdown. He had no problems with it.
I think it was number 20, Ponte, actually. had to get it down before going over the dead ball line. In fact, it was Aguirre, number 10.
Yeah, valiant attempt by Aguirre, but a much fresher Werner Krief gets the try.